Hey guys, my name's Kaylee for those of you who are new here, but if you aren't, welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video, we have my dog in the background. She will be there. But today I'm going to be telling you guys 50 things about me that you may or may not already know. I did a video, I guess, not really like this, but kind of like this in the past, like a long time ago. Gosh, I don't even remember what it was titled exactly, but like 25, no, did I do 50? 50 weird facts about, I don't even know what it was, but it was years ago. I was in middle school. I thought it was time to do an updated one. Not necessarily weird things, just things in general that you may or may not know. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so number one is that I actually used to want to do gymnastics. I'm now a cheerleader, but in the past I wanted to do gymnastics instead. That didn't work out, so cheerleading ended up being what I do. And I'm so glad because I can't even picture if I did gymnastics. Life just works out, you know? Number two is that I actually used to hate math. You guys should know by now that I love it, especially if you know me personally, you know how much I love math, but I used to hate it. In middle school, especially 8th grade, I did not like math. Speaking of math, number three, ever since kindergarten I've always wanted to be a teacher, but it wasn't until 9th grade when I realized that I wanted to be a math teacher. Number four is that I was born on Mean Girls Day, and if you don't know what that is, do you guys know the movie Mean Girls? They basically talk about, it's October 3rd. I was born on October 3rd, so I was born on Mean Girls Day. Number five, speaking of that, I was actually born exactly 3 weeks early. I was supposed to be born on October 24th, but I came 21 days early. I came on Mean Girls Day, October 3rd. Number six is that when I was 8 years old, I was in a snowmobile accident. It wasn't like this huge deal, so like nobody really knows about that. But honestly, my parents probably don't even remember that. But I remember it because it did scare me, but we just ran into a tree. But people yeah, long story. It's not a huge deal, but it happened. Number seven is that although I may not seem like it here on YouTube, I'm actually an introvert. I like to keep to myself a lot. I'm not as outgoing as you may think I am. Number eight, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I used to not like Ariana Grande. I know, that's a shocker. We got Ariana right here, we got Ariana right here. I got so many videos Ariana Grande related. I liked her on Victorious, but I think there was just a disconnect. You know, when I was little, I didn't really understand like her not being in her character. So when I saw more of her personal life, she was so different than what I knew her to be, obviously. Like, I get that now, but when I was little, I just liked her character better than who she actually was, which that sounds so bad. I literally hate even saying it now because it's like not true at all, but it was true back then. I couldn't get myself to, I'm not saying that I hated her. I just liked her for her character better. Does that make sense? But like, obviously I love her now. I'm obsessed with her. She's my favorite singer, and no, that was in the past. Number nine, I'm allergic to blue dye. Number 10 is that I'm a Christian. I know I don't really talk about it that much in here really ever because I'm just the type of person that I like to respect other people's beliefs and not, you know, force mine on them. Number 11, my body can't regulate its temperature. So that means that I'm very sensitive to the heat and I'm very sensitive to the cold. I'm either sweating or freezing. There's no in between. I get such bad headaches in the summer and I get super just dizzy and I feel like I want to pass out and all this crap in the summer. Because, you know, my body's overheating more than it needs to, but in the winter, I'm not getting enough blood throughout my body because of my poor circulation. So my body can't regulate its temperature. I'm actually sweating right now, but I was just freezing a little bit ago. I hate it because it makes me feel awful all the time. Also, while we're here talking about my problems, number 12 is that I'm 99.9% sure I'm lactose intolerant. Over the past few years, Over the past few years, I've noticed that my body just can't handle dairy as well as it used to. I actually just recently switched over to almond milk, which has completely helped with my issues when I drink regular milk. I haven't really had any problems, so I think I'm lactose intolerant. 13 is that my favorite color is purple, but it's actually lavender, like a light purple. But when I tell people what my favorite color is, I just say purple because I feel like if you just say lavender, that's like, I don't know, I feel like it's just too specific, so I'm like purple, but it's lavender. Number 14, I can hold my nose closed. I haven't met anyone else that can do this. So if you can do this, please send me a video because I want to know. But that's what I mean. It's so fun. I was better at it when I was younger. Like, I could literally just do this and like it would close, but I can't really do that anymore. I think it's because of my allergies, but yeah, I haven't met anyone that can do that. Number 15, I'm obsessed with cashews, but I actually think I'm allergic to them because I have bad stomach issues when I eat them, but I'm obsessed with them. Number 16, my favorite animal are cows. Ever since I was little, I loved cows, and I still do. Number 17 is a really weird one, but when I was little, I used to eat cat food. Not like just, hey, I want a snack, let me go eat cat food. That's not what I mean. I meant like sometimes I would just go over to the cat food bowl and just like have a couple. I liked it, but I don't anymore. I mean, I haven't had it in a while, but it's not appetizing to me. Also, when I was younger, number 18, I used to love doing the dishes. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to do adult things, but I was obsessed with doing the dishes. Number 19, I'm very indecisive. Number 20, I'm not good at holding a conversation at all, which I think is another reason why I'm so to myself, because, you know, people think I'm shy, but it's more of just like, I can't hold a conversation, so I tend to just not get myself into a conversation at all. And to go off of that, number 21, again, like I mentioned, people usually say that I'm shy, but it's usually just because I don't know what to say, so I prefer to listen. Number 22, my biggest pet peeve is snapping. It makes my joints hurt. Anytime someone snaps, even says the word snaps, ew, like my joints hurting right now. Like my middle finger right here. I don't know how to explain it. I tried looking it up and it just says why I hate Snapchat, and that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but I cannot stand when people snap. I also can't stand when people do it on purpose when I tell them that it bothers me and they sit there and they do it on purpose. I understand if someone like accidentally snaps and I'm around and they're like, oh my god, sorry. Or if they don't know, that's a whole different thing. But when I've had so many people in my life, even friends of mine, they will purposely snap in front of me or even mention snapping, and it drives me insane. I'm clenching my fist right now because it literally hurts my joints talking about it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, sorry. My joints really hurt. Number 23, I naturally have super strong nails. I don't know why. They grow really fast too. I don't put anything on them. They look really gross right now because the nail polish is grown out. But they grow so fast and strong. I can't even begin to tell you how many people have asked me when my nails looked better than this. Like, if these were fully painted, people would totally be like, oh, I like your nails. Where'd you get them done? Do you have acrylics? Like, so many people ask me that question. And I'm like, no, these are my real nails. It's just because they're so healthy and strong that they think that they're not real. I've had to prove it to people. They're like, take them off. I'm like, I can't. They're my real nails. So yeah, that's a fun fact about me. I think it's just genetics. I don't do anything special to them. I actually have to cut them soon because cheer starts on Monday. Going along with that, I also have super thick hair that also grows really fast. But it's so thick. It's so hard to deal with, especially in the summer. Number 25. Relates to hair as well. My hair gets super oily so fast. Even in the same day, I could shower and within just 3 hours my hair will be oily. I hate it. I hate it because it's gross, but like, you just showered, like what else do you do for it? You know what I mean? But a fun fact, I did notice that once I started having problems with my body regulating its temperature, that's when I started getting oily hair. Freshman, sophomore year is really when I started to realize that my body was struggling with regulating its temperature. And I'd say like sophomore year was when my hair started to get pretty oily pretty often for no reason. So I don't know if those are related, but that's what I've noticed. Okay, holy crap. I gotta like zoom with this stuff. I'm talking a lot. But number 26, I'm in a leadership program in my school. Basically just volunteer and stuff. It's a really fun program. Number 27, I started daily vlogging when I was 11 years old. If you don't follow that channel, go ahead and follow it. Or follow it, subscribe to it. I haven't posted in a while on there. I'm very behind on my editing. Things got messed up in Vlogmas with technology, but I'll get caught up soon. So yes, I'm still posting Christmas vlogs. You're welcome. 28 is that I've been to Disney World once. Number 29, I've been to an Ariana Grande concert once. I saw her on March 22nd, 2019 at her Sweet and World tour in Buffalo, New York, and it was the best night of my life. Number 30, I hate history, global politics, social studies, you name it, I hate it. Number 31, I'm Italian. Number 32, my favorite food is watermelon, and people like to fight me on this and say, that's not a food, it's a fruit. But come on, fruit is food. Get over it. Number 33, my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. Number 34, my favorite ice cream flavor is toasted coconut, but we don't really have that around here. I only get toasted coconut in Florida because that's the only place I know where it is, but maybe I could find some around here sometime. Number 35, my favorite movie is The Call. I need to watch it again. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a thriller. It's about a girl that gets kidnapped, and my dad showed this movie to me a few years ago, and it's my favorite. I love it so much. Number 36, my favorite TV show is The Bachelor. Sorry, my dog's shaking the bed and it's making my... My favorite TV show is The Bachelor / The Bachelorette. They're the same concept, but they are different in their own unique ways. And I also like Big Brother. Number 37, I used to play the trumpet. I was in band for years, but I quit. My sophomore year was my last year of band. Number 38, my favorite drink at Starbucks is the pink drink. And if you don't know that, you don't know me. Get off. Kidding. You're learning about me right now. Number 39, this is a huge one for me. I've never smoked in my life. I've never done drugs in my life, and I don't plan on it. Number 40, I love the idea of makeup. I love the concept. I love watching people do makeup, but I literally don't know how to do it, which is why you never see me with makeup on, because I don't know how to do makeup. I've always wanted to learn, though. I just never have. Number 41, this one's kind of weird, but I sprain my feet in my sleep a lot. Like, not on purpose. I don't mean to. But sometimes I'll wake up and my feet will hurt really bad, and I'm like, yep, I just sprained my foot today. And the pain only lasts for a few days, but I think I just sleep weird, that sometimes they sit like a certain way that, I don't know, but I do it quite a lot. Number 42, I'm going to blame this one on TikTok, but I have a weird sense of humor. I'll literally laugh at anything. Number 43, if I could shop at one store for the rest of my life, it would probably have to be Target. I don't go there a lot, like ever. I go there probably like once or twice a year, but maybe that's why I like it so much, because it's like a special experience for me because I don't go there that often. But I feel like I could just find anything at Target. I don't know, I love Target. Number 44, this is kind of ironic. This was uploaded the day before the Super Bowl. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I know they're not in the Super Bowl. They didn't do great this season, so don't hate me. But I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And if you're wondering who I'm rooting for in the Super Bowl, it's the Bucks. I originally was going to root for the Chiefs, but I changed my mind. You know, they won last year, and, you know, if Brady... I usually don't root for Tom Brady, but if Brady wins, he'll have 7 rings and he could collab with Ariana Grande. Okay, no matter. Number 45 is that I had blonde hair when I was little. When I was very little, so I don't really remember having blonde hair. I guess it was more like a dirty blonde, but it's definitely a lot darker. Like, when I see certain pictures, I'm like, whoa, your hair was so light. But it's a lot darker than it was when I was little. Number 47. We're getting juicy now. I've never had my first kiss. And I'm fine with that. Because, save it for the right one. Number 48. I've been told that I look like a Jennifer. My course teacher told me freshman year that I look like a Jennifer. I see it sometimes, but not really. It's actually gotten to a point now where I'll be in class and there'll be a Jennifer around, or even just in general. You'll hear somewhere, someone will be like, Jennifer, you'll hear it somewhere, like in a store, and I'll like, look. When people call your name, you just immediately respond to it because that's what you're used to. And sometimes I get that when people say Jennifer, I'm like, what? Because, that's what my course teacher calls me. He literally doesn't call me Kaylee. I've never heard him call me Kaylee in my life. And it's a cool inside joke. Number 49 is that I once considered quitting cheer to do volleyball. I literally couldn't do that though because I love cheer so much. I can't just quit. And I knew I wouldn't have time to do both. So it was one or the other. But I really like volleyball. And I miss playing it in gym. I know, like, a sport volleyball is different than gym volleyball, but I wanted to try to be on a volleyball team because I get really competitive with it, but I knew that cheer was more in my heart than volleyball was, so I've stuck with cheer. I love cheer. And the last one, this should scare you guys a lot, just kidding, but I can read people very well, so I can tell when someone's lying to me or to someone else. I can tell when someone's judging me or someone else. I'm because of my introvert qualities. I'm very observant. Introverts are very observant. So I've learned over the years how to read people, and I'm very good at it. Now, that can be a negative thing because it can make me assume a lot of things, but I've also been right a lot of the time. So yeah, that's just another fact about me that you may or may not have known. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you want like a part 2 of this, of like 15 more or something like that, just let me know in the comments down below. But that's really all I could think of at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a long one. I feel like I've been filming for a while, but I'm not sure how long it'll be edited. But that is all. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye guys.